What is good? Good morning. DailyXander number 102. I'm going to try and make this kind of short just because I'm probably on the verge of getting close to running out of space on my phone. But yep, it's morning. Been up since about 6. Well, really 5, but just kind of periodically. I got up around 5 and then used the bathroom and then I just went back to bed for just about another 40 minutes. So I've really been up since 6. From there, I made a solid meal. I should have filmed you last night and this morning what I made. Both the meals. This is really good veggie stir fry with lots of beans and nuts in it. It's pretty damn good, I have to say, for just making something up on the spot. Called my veggie stir fries. Really good. Anyways, I want to start off this morning with a Laughirmation, which I had to practice a couple times. For some reason, it didn't click with me saying it all at once. But the consequences to a misguided decision are only but a fart in the cosmos of time. And right now, I am spending all my mental bandwidth when it comes to what I listen to through podcasts, to Dan Pena, just because I'm trying to get a better idea of who he is and how he goes about situations, life, things like that. Just so I know what I'm going into, and if questions come about during that process, that's what I want. So that also, what I just stated earlier with my Laughirmation, that actually came from him. So, but I'm going to include my Laughirmations. Laughirmation: the consequences to a misguided decision are only but a fart in the cosmos of time. I'm off right now to get a solid workout in. Feeling good. Got four people training today. Outside of that, I think I'm going to look into, I really like to also use my time wisely when I'm in Oklahoma City and Las Vegas. See if I can schedule any other meetings with anybody, whatever that might be. And I need to do some research to see if I can. It's not going to be impossible. It might be a little different just because it'll be on the weekends. Those are weekend trips. So we'll see about what opportunities lie in that sense, because there's definitely people out there I can meet up with, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure, just because it's the beauty of technology. So it's also on my list for doings for tonight. This entire week is back to nice and sunny weather, and it'll be nice, back in the 70s, and the lows are in the low 50s to high 40s, just to give you an update on the Orlando, Central Florida weather. Alex, the weather guy in the morning, Clemens. All right, I'm going to keep this video short. Like I said before, peace. I'll catch you in the next installment of 102. What's good? Back to DailyXander number 102. Just thoughts with this whole process of doing daily Z's. Right now, of course, they're just mainly focusing on thoughts, i.e. me just filming myself, focusing on my thoughts rather than all the surrounding stuff. Going on a lot of times we're talking to other people. And but just flash forward like 50, 60 years from now, me being able to actually look back on these and show other people kind of where I was at, and go through all the different phases throughout life that I end up doing is pretty wild in that thought, for sure. So I'd say I'm very fortunate I have the ability to document something like this, and then being able to know that I'll be able to look back upon these uploads, so long as YouTube is still around for whatever it is. But yeah, just definitely an interesting thought for sure to be aware of and be mindful of, the ability to look back on documentation for yourself, for others, and for the greater good. I just had that last bit in there for giggles, but I'm about to go work out right now. and get my endorphins on. So more to follow. Stay tuned. Big kiss, little hug. Peace. Good evening. Back to the DailyXander number 102. Flash forward about 11 hours. It is about 6:40, 6:50 maybe at night. Just arriving back in my apartment from work. Got off work around 5:50ish. Sorry, I've just been staring at this patch of hair right here. It's been bugging me all day. It doesn't want to. It just sticks out like that, and then from the back it looks really funky. Sorry, it's been on my mind subconsciously. It's just one of those things I gotta let grow out more, so it's able to just flop over a little more, like that, a little more naturally. Anyways, enough talking about pointless stuff. Good news, my golf clubs arrived to the FedEx location, so I'm actually gonna go pick up those up probably within the next half an hour or so, as they're open until 9, and it's really literally like 0.2 miles away from where I live, probably, if that. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked for that. Right now I really want to make some dinner though before I do that. And yeah, exciting stuff there. Miss Thelma Garcia, one of Dan's personal assistants, got back to me rescheduling for 12:30 the day of originally scheduled for March 4th. So originally it was at 1:30, now it's going to be at 12:30. And no problem there, as I booked my ticket for the night to arrive in Oklahoma City the night before. Which actually I do need to square away some housing for both Oklahoma City and Las Vegas. But yeah, things are happening. Feeling really good. Felt good all day with the 2 veggie nut and bean meals that I made from last night and this morning. Really, really good workout. Really happy with the workout I did today. Although I could have done definitely, it would have been nice to have another like 15, 20 minutes longer because I could have added to it. But regardless, dude, I even felt like just the 2 meals I had the night before. Actually, I only had 1 meal the night before. That veggie meal I kind of referring to with the nuts. I just felt like I had a really lot of energy and good blood flow and circulation for sure. I mean, you hear about it a lot with people who work out, especially bodybuilders, like, I'm chasing the pump, bro, chasing the pump. Well, I definitely felt a little pump for sure, so just kind of shows you, and I know this, and most people know this, nutrition is such a big key, and just proper nutrition can definitely result in the body responding much better to added stresses, such as physical activity. That is a stress, breaking down and tearing muscle fibers and then causing them to rebuild. That's all I can say there. Very grateful and appreciative for where I work, working one-on-one with people that, today I worked with 2 people that have traumatic brain injuries, and just makes me really feel fortunate and appreciative for the health that I have, and I continually strive and maintain the health that I have. Quick look at the refrigerator that I'm rocking. As you can see, for the most part, it's all real food. What is up with that? Might as well break it down. You got your orange, you got your yellow peppers, you got your sweet onion, you got a container of rice, you got more rice, you got cucumber, you got 2 Honeycrisp apples, you got green kale, you got chives, you got dill in the background, you got grapes right over there. Got some eggs, carrots, green onion, broccoli, more cucumber, tomatoes, radishes. Love radishes and stir fries. A couple kiwis, and got some fish that I need to make up. What's in the freezer, you ask? Well, nada. Nothing there. Going slim pickings. And in the cupboard, for the most part, that I've been eating lately, got some olive oil, coconut oil for all I cook my stuff in. Got the beans, 89-cent beans, can never go wrong with that. Dates, really go-to for me for sweets from here on out. 29 grams of sugar, Yeah, but it's dates, so I don't see it as bad as having more processed sugar. But you could definitely debate that. Got the coffee grounds, getting kind of low on that. And got some bags of rice, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, raw Spanish-style peanuts, and Brazilian nuts. All those nuts are what I've been putting in the stir-fries, veggie stir-fries, and damn, they are good! Real good. Add some context and flavor to that. And, of course, the bags of rice. So I just got sidetracked big time there, but why not? Share it. It's part of my life. That said, make some coffee, make some food, head over to FedEx, pick up the golf clubs, film me with the golf clubs, and getting stoked for the coming weekend that I should be golfing. So more to follow. Stay tuned. DailyXander 1-0 dose. It is time to go pick up the golf clubs. Hello. I have a package. Name is Alex Clemens. It'll be big, so it's probably like that one actually right there. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Every time I look at this picture, I just forget, like, that was like 7 years ago. It's like, doesn't even look like me. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Thank you.